Okay, so our first league today, we're playing some Bant Turbo Fog. This deck's been putting up some 5-0s on Magic Online. You set up the endgame of Eternal Witness with Time Warp, and Planeswalkers like bounce the Eternal Witness, so you can keep rebuying the Time Warps, kind of go infinite that way. You got Utopia Sprawl and Arbor Elf as early mana ramp to set up this engine. This hand seems great. Yeah, this has to be a keep, right? Just like got loads of mana, turn 3 Cryptic, if all goes well. So possibly Jeskai, could also be Storm, I guess. I'm just gonna go ahead and start finding our blue mana. Find a breeding pool here. Breeding pool's like kind of needed with Arbor Elf for this Cryptic. Should an Arbor Elf somehow survive? Oh my gosh, that's kind of absurd here, but I've seen that happen a lot with Living End. Just like the opponent must be on Storm because of the sleight of hand. That's a bit scary. So are there any fancy things we can do here? Because we've got the Fertile Ground here now. Yeah, they have to be on Storm, right? Makes sense. So I have, if I play two lands, put Fertile Ground on, untap, I still only have 2 mana, so I can still only cast the Arbor Elf. If I tap this, untap it, tap it, put the Fertile Ground on this, I still only have 2 mana. So it doesn't matter how I sequence things, right? I'm still just going to end up with these 2 things in play regardless. That makes sense. I'm going to save the fetch land because we have Courser of Kruphix in our deck. Yeah, they could be wizards too, but wizards isn't as popular. So like, that's one of the things where I'd think they're on wizards if like, oh wow, you get to choose the color. Sick. Whenever you, like, you don't have to choose it up front, like with Utopia Sprawl. Oh, I'm so stupid. This isn't the forest. Oh my god. This is a bad start to the stream. I hate myself. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You can tell this is my literal first time in my life using Arbor Elf, huh? I was like, clearly I want to put this on the worst land, right? Oh, wow. Pro player, yo. That actually cost us like 2 mana per turn as well, because of the Arbor Elves. Never mind. Never mind, didn't matter. Did not matter. Thankfully. Right, let's just pass with our Cryptic Command up. We might as well be running Hierarchs at this point, I know, right? Is it bad I want to just like aggressively use this Cryptic Command? I've got a Remand for later on, I just kind of want to dig towards anything. Like dig towards a Planeswalker. And they're clearly stumbling over there a bit. This can't be like too bad. Counter target spell, draw a card. Could bounce this Fertile Ground, put it on a forest. Nice, another Cryptic. We just get to sit here time walking, kinda. Oh my god. I'm sorry, opponent. This isn't going to be a very pleasant few turns. Oh, they're holding up Remand, maybe? Okay. Let's pass with Cryptic or double Remand up again. Seems perfectly reasonable for us. We have a lot of mana now. If we ever draw an Eternal Witness, we can get some stuff going. Get some Eternal Command loops. Eternal Witness, rebuy a Cryptic Command, Cryptic counter your thing, rebuy our Eternal Witness. The fun never ends. Alright, they're just going to play scared of counter magic until we tap low, which I am completely fine with. So currently we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, so we can actually just cast our whole hand if need be. Interesting. Do I want to like bounce a land here? Make them discard an extra card? Probably not. Probably just want all this counter magic. Sit behind my wall of protection. Alright, there's a decent chance they have a Remand here, which I'm like not in love with. Let's do it this way. But I gotta push for the Remand somehow. I could actually like Remand the Courser. To like deny their card draw. But I think I just want to cast the Courser and hold up my Remand as protection. Like once I got the Courser on board, I can dig a bit for something more to do. By churning through lands, controlling the top of the library even. Yeah, I'm gonna be cracking this fetch land. Getting rid of the fetch that's on top. "100% remanding that, because I like not dying. Not dying is great. I'm a fan, would recommend. Okay, so I just want to cycle this Angelsong, right? Try and dig for something. Well, at the very least I get to cast the Utopia Sprawl. I might even find something better to do. Like a land on top to play, that's amazing. So I can put this on this. I can tap for a blue. Get swinging. This is looking pretty good for us at the moment. Like, we need to find a Planeswalker soonish, but I'm not feeling bad about this situation. Yeah, I just want to counter draw. Alright, Angelsong is a rebuy. JVP, awesome. So that's going to help dig us towards relevant cards here. So I want to go I guess I can just tap this to cycle. Alright, so put a Utopia Sprawl on this forest to keep leveling it up. Cast this JVP. We do only have a Remand now as protection, so if they hit another land drop and get like really ambitious with their turn, we could die. Otherwise, we're going to be in a great position. Obviously, remanding this. Never not remanding. Oh my god. Okay, the game's over. Game's over, people. This is great. This is so great. Oh my god. Jeez. So, I get to cast my Search for Azcanta. Cast my Time Warp. Crap this fetch land. No, I have to loot this away. I have regrets. I guess I can just draw it for turn. I don't have to activate Jace yet, right? I miss out on a loyalty, but it doesn't matter. That was great. Opponent stumbled a bit, which is like the main reason we got there, but that was pretty delightful. So we want all this stuff, just counter magic and storm hate, I guess. I'm a bit worried about Empty the Warrens. I guess Empty the Warrens, we have like, we can just keep some Angelsongs in the deck, right, for that. It's not the end of the world. What am I meant to cut? Maybe I go down to like 2 Angelsongs, so I have like a couple for Empty the Warrens. Which is still fine. Could cut the Birds of Paradise since it's the worst mana dork. Oh, Damping Sphere. If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana. Huh. This is a number, right? If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana. Whenever Enchanted Forest is tapped for mana. Alright, I might trim a Utopia Sprawl or 2 then. Because that seems awkward. And like, with the Damping Spheres in our deck, we've got 2 mana plays anyway, so it's not like we need the explosive ramp. It is not a nombo. Why isn't it a nombo? Oh, you're right. I'm being stupid. You're correct. In which case, I could try my Courser. I do just worry about the goblin tokens. Maybe between Cryptics and Coursers and such we have enough answers to gobbos though. Maybe I just don't need the Angelsongs. Like, Cryptic tap team does some amount of work against goblins, if need be. Oh my god. Basically a full house. Just like shove these 2 to the side. So I'm still not 100% sure on whether it is or not. Whenever Enchanted Forest is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of the chosen color. I'm honestly not like 100% sure. The land does not produce the mana. That was my thinking when you said that, yeah. Seems good. We have Fertile Ground to ramp and a Remand for protection. If they have like a turn 3, we're gonna die. But otherwise, I think we're in a fine position with this hand. Are they planning to Remand off Fertile Ground? That would be so rude. Maybe that means I'm not meant to play anything. Like, this must be a Remand. They could also just have opts, I guess. They could also just have opts. I'm probably just meant to play my stuff. If they just have, like, some opts, I feel really embarrassed not doing anything here. They only have one Remand in the deck? Seriously? Have people been cutting Remands? That would be really strange to me. I thought they used to run like 3. I guess they must have been trimming them. I kind of want to put this on a different land. I know that's worse with Arbor Elf, but they could reasonably have Wipe Away in their deck. And then I think Arbor Elf is still just going to be great if we have one in play. I guess I could have also just held up Remand there, instead of developing my mana. Caleb and most of them run only one? Okay. Remand's always one of the cards I'm really scared of when I play against Storm. It makes interacting so hard. So it's a bit surprising to me, but I don't really know much about Storm. So it must be, like, if Caleb's doing it, it must be correct, right? Caleb is basically the Storm Master. Teferi. Yes, this is pretty messed up. This is kind of messed up. Turn 3 Teferi. What is it like? Next time we get to Nexus. Yeah, the Nexus is gonna be a surprise. Basically playing standard here. Hey there, Pixel. Oh my god, they're gonna have so much mana. I meant to Remand this or let it resolve. We have to Remand now. You might be right. I think I agree. Since like their mana production a lot means they need another mana Morphos to have blue mana again. Scary. Am I dead? Oh, you're just killing Teferi. Smart, but I guess I'm pretty okay with this. My heart will go on. So I need to have a green floating for after the brainstorm. Oh, I guess I can just shock in a Temple Garden if need be. But I would kind of like to be able to crack a fetch land if I draw one. Sorry about the mismatching Temple Gardens, by the way. I'm kind of ashamed, if I'm being honest. Oh, no. So I have to do it this way. And be prepared to shock in a Temple Garden, because if I find counter magic, I want to be able to hold it up. That makes sense. So I can't do like weird floating of mana here. Utopia Sprawl. Okay. So some reasonable cards. So I do want to put this one on the same land as one of the others because of Teferi. I want all my enchantments on 2 lands, so I can untap as much mana as possible with Teferi. So now Teferi costs 0 mana, right? Play Teferi plus untap 3/2, just 0 mana Planeswalker. Sure. Gifts Ungiven resolves. Will you get another turn though? We get to go Teferi plus Nexus, and then we just try and keep the wheel spinning long enough. This is kind of great. This is kind of just great. I'm gonna put a hoodie on. It's kind of chilly in here. Interesting. So I'm assuming I want to put the Empty Thorns and the Grape Shot in the yard, right? Then I can counter the Past in Flames however many times I need to keep them off storm cards. That sounds like not terrible. Cool, so, I can start with Teferi, then go Jace 0, because then I get the furthest into the deck that I can. White, cast Teferi, plus Teferi, 0 Jace. Wow, that's so much mana. With the Arbor Elf. Hey there, lassie. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much mana. This is amazing. Oh, we have to be careful. We have to make sure we can still cast Nexus. So only get to cast one of these things. So I guess I'm just casting the Arbor Elf. End of turn, untap these, cast my Nexus. This is so wonderful. Jeez. We have actual infinite mana this turn. Yeah, I've been wanting to play this for a while, Twitcher. Oh my gosh, opponents decided. They're done. Understandable. So this time we see 5 extra cards off our Planeswalkers. Oh my god. We find the Nexus again. Cool. Cool, cool. Entirely reasonable things were happening there. Turns out we were the Storm deck all along. Oh my gosh. On to the second match. Just like mono Teferi stream. Opponent's 2-0. Scary. Huh. So we don't have a payoff But we have 4 mana on turn 2. So I think I'm keeping this. But it is a lot of mana, lassie. If we draw a Cryptic Command, or a Jace or something, we get to go off. This might be a greedy keep, but you know. Oh, do I have to get a... No, I can get a Breeding Pool with one of these, so I can still cast Cryptic turn 2. It's like the one... I feel like Never Spirit and Never Shadow, both those cards see incredibly marginal amounts of legacy play, and those care about Graveyard Order. I can't think of anything else. Never Shadow is the main one, right, in Manaless Dredge? That's like the main thing that cares about Graveyard Order. Oh, there's also Shadow Grave. There's also Icarid, right? Icarid cares too. Ooh, they're on the... What's it called? What's that card called? The 4/4 where you exile cards from your yard to give it those abilities. Whatever it's called, they're on that deck. So currently they have a Flying Double Strike, Lifelink, Hexproof. Icarid doesn't care? Oh, Icarid doesn't care. You're right. I'm being silly. I guess I can just save myself some life here, since we're not using this mana for anything anyway. I'm gonna keep the Eternal Witness for later. Oh, this is really bad. I wanted it on the Breeding Pool, right? Now this makes casting Cryptic slightly more awkward. Anyway. Just swingsies here. Go find a tapped Breeding Pool. I guess a tapped Hallowed Fountain now, because we also need white mana, but we've got another Heath for that, so I can just get a Breeding Pool. 21 cards in the whole of Magic that care about Graveyard Order. Huh. That is more than I expected, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's called Soulflayer. And it costs 6, so they clearly don't have a Soulflayer in hand, or they just jammed it this turn, right? Most likely. Most likely they'd have just jammed it. Payoff. Payoff. Come on. Give me a payoff, please. Teferi, Jace, Cryptic. Time Warp would be absurd. We'd have 4, 5, 6... Time Warp, untap, Eat Whip, back Time Warp. We wouldn't quite be able to cast the second Time Warp immediately, but... Oh my god. Oh my god. This is great. This is great. Alright. Get a Hallowed Fountain. We are a Hallowed Fountain stream all along. Angelsong as well. Angelsong's like kind of decent against their deck, right? They're just looking to attack with a big critter. This is basically Ponza. It's like Ponza for your opponent, but instead of destroying lands, you destroy your opponent's turns. Right? Might be a generous description. Are we allowed to say we're stone raining our opponent when we're taking time warps because they don't get to make land drops? You destroy their will to live. That also works. That also qualifies. Oh my gosh. It makes your opponent feel the same way about you. I guess it's kind of spiritually similar. Like, one deck has a Blood Moon in play and has blown up your lands. You get to sit there not doing anything whilst your opponent casts spells. Thing is that instead of casting, like, Hunt Master of the Pells, we get to cast Teferi, which seems like a slight upgrade. Just a slight upgrade. I should probably put that we're playing Turbo turns in the title, right? Wait, not Turbo turns, Turbo Fog. There we go. They are both suppressive, no fun loud decks. The best kind of decks, really. Whoa! Rude. Rude. Huh. Yeah, they're playing the Delve deck with Soul Flayers. Am I cycling this? Casting it? So yeah, I guess I'm cycling it. If they go like land Soul Flayer, I feel really stupid. When I could like cast it instead. But I think I'm just gonna cycle. It's like if I draw an instant or sorcery, they just get to take it anyway is the problem. And like a significant portion of our deck is instants and sorceries. This is probably fine. Not punished. Soulflare is double black, but if they have another land, they can do it. They haven't played a land this turn yet. And like losing our Teferi would make this game very hard for us to win, I think. If they can kill Teferi this turn. Shit. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for putting that land in tapped. I appreciate you, opponent. I appreciate you. And we have a Cryptic Command, just like the dream. Just the dream. I'm actually even casting this Ewit. I kind of want to Ewit back Cryptic next turn. What am I doing? What am I doing? Autumn? Seriously? I think I could like Ewit back Angelsong. I guess I get to bounce the Ewit, no, don't I? I get to counter bounce, so I can get back the Angelsong and still have... No, this is A-okay. Yeah, I get to bounce the Ewit with the Cryptic. Zero mana Eternal Witnesses, just good, clean living. Just the cleanest living in the world. I kind of want to counter this, just so I can get my Cryptic value, but I guess I'll let this resolve. Counter something that actually matters. Cavern of Souls. I have regrets. Yeah, this is a tilt. You're not wrong. So I can tap bounce Ewit, right? Tap all creatures, return target permanent. Alright. Well, I think we're gonna be okay. Get the suspicion, we're gonna be okay. Oh, this is so messed up. Opponent has conceded the game. I'm so happy. This deck is like, this deck speaks to me. Cavernon Demon, I know, right? Teferi can never exile Soul Player. What do we even want to bring in? So the removal doesn't do anything, because they just give it indestructible, or hexproof, or whatever. I don't think our sideboard does much here. I think our main deck seems pretty good. This deck is very sweet, agree. I kind of wouldn't mind like a Negate, because I feel like they're going to have lots of discard post-board. So I could take out something for that. But I think for the most part I just want to run back my main deck. So I could cut either Nissa or the Verdict. Kinda not in love with either of these. Let's try this. Seems reasonable. Verdict seems meh, yeah. I think I agree. I think I prefer the Nissa by a little bit. They're just gonna like try and give their creature indestructible if they can, right? The mono fog deck is probably good versus the deck that tries to win the big dumb creature that they take forever to build. That seems like a fair assessment. I suspect that is true. I suspect Angelsong is good against Soulflayer, most likely. Ewit Cryptic is delightful. People used to do this with Ether Vial. You'd Ether Vial in your Witness, get back the Cryptic, and then bounce the E-Witness. Seems like a mole. Alright, this needs to find something to do, but it's got a Utopia Sprawl, which is like best card in the deck apparently. So I kind of need the Misty to find a white source. So I guess the Breeding Pool and the Utopia Sprawl are going to be soulbound. Moment's Peace would be dope too. Moment's Peace is great. Moment's Peace is like... I can't believe that that card's actually in Pauper. It's so obnoxious in Pauper whenever I play against it. Are there any Fog Step draw cards? There must be, like some. Hey there, Brave Guy. Good morning. Moment's Peace, yeah, Moment's Peace is something else. It's his legacy play, right, as well? In some of like the 12 post, not 12 post decks, but like Turbo Eldrazi decks. Come on, opponent, where are you? You can see them printing a blue-green fog that cantrips. Cryptic is a fog. That's true. Cryptic is basically a fog. Except when your opponent then casts like a spell that untaps all their creatures at instant speed. And then you feel kind of embarrassed. Alright. I'm just going to name blue. Just want all the blue mana we can possibly have in our Cryptic deck. Next turn we can stick a search. And then we're just digging for Cryptics and Fogs to keep ourselves alive over here. Grizzly salvage time. Or Caryatid. You've been Blessed Alliance untapped for lethal after Cryptic. Oh my god. That's kind of disgusting. Lassie. That would have me on full tilt. Search down. So now next turn we have 2, 4, 5, 6 mana. So we really just need a Cryptic, and then we get to go wild here. We're like 1 mana away from Ewit Cryptic Loop. It was main deck too, jeez. Bomat Courier! There have to be better haste creatures than Bomat Courier, right? This can't be the best option. Also, we're taking 8 this turn. Or we're not. Or they're just going to keep spinning their wheels. That's also fine. I would like to put that in my graveyard. Didn't really want to draw that one though. I have Courser of Kruphix in my deck, so I'm not like that inclined to sack this. Nothing is better than Bobo. Oh my god. Swiftbit? They have to... you ask for Curry as a discard outlet? That seems... sketch. I'm not sure that's the best way to go about it. Oh my god, here we go. Here we go. So it's gonna be that's just rude. So how big's it gonna be? It's a 4/4 flying, double strike, first strike, vigilance, lifelink, haste, indestructible. Just go ahead and get a Hallowed Fountain. My life total kind of matters in this matchup, right? So I need to stay above 16 ideally. So even though it makes Courser a worse draw this way, I think I'm fine doing this. Yeah, I guess Modern has less blockers than Standard did. Maybe it's just like a fine card against control in their deck. I don't know. It seems curious to me. I'm not going to return that Arbor Elf. We've already got one. Got plenty of mana. Returning a card from our graveyard to our hand just slows down the speed with which search flips as well. So I think we just want to hold the wet hair. I love how both me and my opponent are kind of doing nothing. We just can't draw a payoff for the life of us. Soulflare can just kill you. Yeah, Soulflare can be pretty beefy. At the moment it attacks for 8, right? 8 lifelink. If they have one. Deck functioning as intended. Turn 5, Gore Clan Rampager, go. Oh my god. Both our decks functioning as intended. At least search for Azcanta flips next turn. That's something. Modern, I know, right? This is just like the most modern thing. This makes me so happy. attack with my 4/4, I guess. Turn 4 format, indeed. We should be dead to a Grizzlebrand by this point in the game. We should have been dead 3 turns ago. Like, what's happening? Alright, search. You got some work to do. Can we search into we can search into Time Warp at the moment. That's kind of great. Like, search into Time Warp, cast Time Warp. Slow grind. We're on 12. I think I'm just going to put this in the yard. I just want to flip my search and find, like, a good Planeswalker. Or an Arbor Elf. Alright. Let's have a look. Why isn't this a forest? Asking the big questions. Oh man, Time Warp. Sounds great. Sounds delightful. And then I get to E-Whip back to Time Warp. We're gonna be here a while. Sorry, opponent. Having the Nissa in the deck is great, because it's an easy card to just insta-bin to Azcanta. I know, right, Mafioso? It's so helpful for us. How much mana do we have? So we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, kind of 12. So if we use Azcanta, we can still E-Wit Time Warp, right? It's probably not correct to jam Exhaustion in here. I mean, we could do. Ah! I'm so happy. This makes me so happy. Okay, I'm casting it before I activate Azcanta. Maybe that's bad. We have Teferi in the deck, right? We could draw a Teferi. Because I kind of want to shuffle this in before activating Azcanta. But if we draw Teferi off the Azcanta, how does that work? So we go... activate Azcanta. Arbor Elf plus these 3 casts Teferi. Plus Teferi untaps these 2. Then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't even get there if we hit Teferi off this. So I just want to cast this first then. And then activate Azcanta. Oh my god. This makes me so happy. This is like everything I ever wanted in life. Yeah, I can still cast Teferi next turn if I find one. And that's probably still just like good enough, you know? Probably still good. I was meant to leave up a green mana for Utopia Sprawl. Didn't matter, never mind. I think I'm just getting Angelsong. It's like basically the same as Remand. Except it also stops the Gore Clan from hitting us. Yeah, the Nexus isn't... yeah, because of the Teferi untap, the Nexus is actually kind of easy to cast a lot of the time. It's worse with E-Wit though. The E-Wit's Time Warp thing is kind of nice. So you play 4 Teferi, free search. I could see just wanting the 4th Teferi. The 4th Teferi sounds kind of great. So you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so we can still E-Wit Time Warp. I kind of want to get down the Jace though, instead of activating Azcanta. I guess I can do that. I can probably just cycle the Angelsong whilst I'm at it. Like, I'll find other things that do something like this later on. So I can cycle this. Jace the Mind Sculptor. So you're saying I can bounce my Eternal Witness? Is that what you're saying? Because that's a pretty nice thing to be saying. Derp derp derp. Yeah, for sure. Might just want more Search for Azcantas. I could see Search for Azcanta just being better than JVP in this deck. Because it's not like you want to exile your Time Warps from your yard, right? You just want to loop them. So it's not like the minus ability on Jace is even like that great. Yeah, Jace Bouncing Witness is gonna be a treat. I'm excited. Every deck becomes viable if you just slam the 2 best Planeswalkers ever in it. That sounds pretty likely. That does sound like something to be thankful for. This deck seems horrific to play against. We're just sitting here for like 8 more minutes comboing off. Whilst our opponent gets to enjoy the show. Yeah, Teferi's gonna be a pricey one for sure. I'm excited to murder lots of weak 1 standard brews with just Teferis. Can we Jace bounce Ewit Time Warp? So we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it's 4 plus 3 plus 5 is 12, right? So that's a yes. Yeah, we have Xaxes. The standard decks run to Teferis, Mafioso, yeah. Turns out running 4 of the best card in standard is a good idea. Okay. Well, this is great. Yeah, I'm really excited for new standard Mafioso. I think it's gonna be cool. Although to be fair, I'm always a standard apologist. Standard is basically just my favorite format. It's a funny way of saying Chain Whirler. Fair point. Fair point. I'm kind of curious. See how much Chain Whirler's running around post-rotation. Like, it's obviously going to be some amount, because the card's, like, Busto. But it is not free to run it. So we have 3 more Time Warps stored up. We have 2 more Time Warps stored up in our Jace the Mind Sculptor. Messed up. What kind of Wraths do we have post-rotation? We have Settle, and we have, like, crappy 5-mana Wraths. There's the 3 white, destroy all creatures or destroy all artifacts and enchantments one. Planar? What is it called? It's not Planar Cleansing. Can't actually remember the name of it. Alright, now that we have this in hand, I can go ahead and loot. Ooh, a Courser of Kruphix. You don't say. That sounds delightful. Cleansing Nova, that's the one. Oh wow, Faithless? That's kind of wild. 0 forces or blue cards in the top 4. Bugler does get Aurelia. This is one of the more exciting things about New Standard, yes. Alright, I get to play this Courser. and then bounce Ewits. Eventually we'll kill them. I'm sure we'll kill them eventually. We're in the rush. Pretty happy spinning my wheels over here. This is not okay, it really isn't. Really isn't. Alright. Bounce my Eternal Witness. Opponent realised what's going on here. Cool. Glad we're on the same page on this one. Wow, easy 2040. Easy. Hey, Ty. A friend of yours was saying that Teferi decks were basically garbage except when they played Teferi. That's probably not that inaccurate. I don't know, I was never that keen on how the Teferi decks were being built though. I disliked how a lot of the Teferi decks were built for various reasons. That's true, Lassie. Like a lot of the red decks that actually get to cast Chain Whirler have looked kind of mopey. Just like the card quality gets so low now. Like I don't know, I was never a big up fan of building blue-white controls so that you only had 4 Teferis as your only win cons. It just felt like when you don't defraud Teferi, your deck just doesn't do very much, I guess. I used to use Teferi and Search. Search was like also good. You have high hopes for Golgari. I have high hopes for Dimir. I am gonna play a lot of Dimir cards. Dimir looks great. Boros looks really good, but it's not really my kind of jam. We'll see. That is true, Ty. If you cut Scarab God and Champion of Wits from blue-black mid-range, it just becomes wildly unplayable. It's like leans really heavily on those 2 cards to be good. I guess those and Vraska's Contempt, those like the free role players there. You mean Sultai? Yeah, it's really weird like how there's a bunch of like free color mana bases that get to exist, but only like very specific ones. And you have Vraska. Which Vraska do you mean, Matthew? So I think Pirate Vraska is like really unreal. Yeah, big Vraska. I think Pirate Vraska is going to be amazing in New Standard, like one of the best cards. 4 mana Vraska is unreal. I need to play with her. She seems very good. She seems very, very good. Alright. I've kept some sketches today, but this is fine. Turn 3 Cryptic on the play. Busted. Yeah, I do want to draw that land. So I can say, like, Island go. Next turn play the Misty and go get a forest for this Fertile Ground. Her -3. Her -3 is very good, for sure. No denying that. Incoming Mountain Stone Rain you. That is my prediction. Obviously putting it on the forest because of Arbor Elf. Not Mountain, thank God. Thank God. Such relief. Alright. Say go. Yeah, it's probably Value Town. Agree. Something along those lines anyway. Passing with a Coco up here. Alright, I'm just gonna keep holding Cryptic up, I think. Like, I could Time Warp here, but I don't have any Planeswalkers in play. I don't really want the Time Warp just getting instant exiled by the Scavenging Ooze and us not getting anywhere off it. Alright, I could cycle this Angelsong at some point, I guess. I'm pretty happy just chilling here for a little bit, though. Maybe this turn I cycle it. Opinions on risk factor. I think that card is not terrible. I will say that much. I know that's a bold take. I think risk factor seems kind of reasonable. I know, like, those sort of Punisher cards are normally looked down on by competitive players and such, but I think it's just like a lot of potential damage, right? It's like neither of the options are actually spare you particularly. Yeah, risk factor is pretty strong in the right decks. I can believe that. Oh, are we getting punished for countering the Resto Angel that did nothing? Grim. What are they getting for 3 mana? Ewit? Ewit back Resto? Maybe? Alright. Sure. You do need to draw a Planeswalker soon. And this Scavenging Ooze is secretly actually just really annoying for us. Alright, put the Utopia Sprawl on this forest. Can name blue again. Yeah, I think risk factor is probably not bad. Despite the fact that, like, we would normally see those cards as being bad. Alright, I will counter that. Counter target spell, draw a card. Jace the Mind Sculptor, huh? Interesting. So we get to go Jace, pass with Angelsong up. If we hit a land, we get to have Cryptic up even. We could be doing something here. Just tap our single land, cast this Jace. This is entirely reasonable. One land for a Jace sounds like the right sort of economy to be in. One mana Jaces are reasonable, but tap 3 lands for a card and people start losing their minds. Oh my god. Mafioso. Am I just Angelsonging plus Arbor Elfing here? I don't get to hold up Cryptic then. But it sounds kind of great getting this Arbor Elf in play. I have to shuffle away some of this stuff if I do that though. I have to shuffle away like the Remand and I guess the Cryptic. This is so not okay. Agree. Agree. Strong agreement. Cast my Arbor Elf. My mana dork's better than yours. Nice birds of paradise. Thanks for the cheers, brave guy. Appreciate it. Are we dead? Oh wait, no, we just Angelsong Kiki, right? Whatever. Oh. Yep. Uh-huh. Alright. 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 Deal. That's a way to go down. I'll accept that. Oh my god. Thanks, Jarvis. That was something. We have to be aware of Magus as well with our Utopia Sprawls in the future. Just always try and put them on a basic forest. Kind of want these Firespouts. And like these Dispels for chords. I guess we probably want Paths too. Should you buy 4 of the new Vraska? Honestly, I have no idea. Vraska's probably not too bad an investment. The bit monarchy is real. Thanks, brave guy. Appreciate it. What are we taking out? I said let's take out the Jace. It's just like one of the worst cards, right? Can like bring in a path. This can't be too bad. Oh my god, that Magus of the Moon was a way to die. So heartbreaking. Oh. I mean, we have the combo. We're only a land away from turn 3 Teferi. It's kinda hard for me to actually ship this. What do people think? I think I want to keep this. It can go really badly, but we get to cycle the Angelsong, which is gonna help too. I'm gonna keep this on the play. We have the combo. Combo's all we care about, right? Just infinite mana. YOLO keep. The YOLO keep is real. I might regret getting a basic forest later. Not gonna lie. That seems like a very wise decision, lassie. Alright. So I name blue. And then I can just cycle this Angelsong here. Try and hit my land. That's basically a land. You think this is a reasonable autumn keep? Reasonable by my usual standards. Clearly. That's not a high bar. That is not a high bar to clear. Can we cast a Teferi this turn? We can hold up Cryptic this turn, at least. I don't know if we can cast a Teferi. This is kind of messy. So I cast Fertile Ground on the Utopia Sprawl land on the forest. I untap it. I have 4. So I only have 4 mana this turn, I think. What happens if they fire up a Stone Rain here? I would probably just end the stream and go back to bed. Yeah, I think we just put this on here, and then we pass with Cryptic up, right? This is not suspicious in the slightest. Nothing suspicious going on here. Nothing suspicious at all. Doesn't really do much. I kind of just want to cycle this Cryptic. I guess we want to be able to go to Teferi plus hold up Cryptic, right? Also, countering this means we have less critters to attack Teferi with, which is nice. We have like Firespouts in our deck, so I'm not that interested in killing my Arbor Elf later. This is whatever. Rewarded. I'm pretty happy I didn't go for the counter draw, but alright. I can't hold up Cryptic and cast. I can because it untaps 2 lands. Okay. I just have infinite mana this turn, right? Just have, like, basically infinite mana. Cast my Teferi. Plus my Teferi. Teferi, Hero of Balance. A fair and balanced magic card. Look at my 1 mana Planeswalker. My fair and balanced 1 mana Planeswalker. This is certainly not evil. If I were to indulge myself in a double negative. 1 mana next turn. This turn, next turn, -3 mana. Alright. Continue on your merry way, friend. I assume I'm okay with Teferi just taking 4 damage here, right? It doesn't actually do anything. As long as Teferi's alive, that's all that matters. Interesting. This is fine. Hey Teferi. Hey friend. How's it going in Dominaria? Alright, tap these lands. Untap these lands. Say goat. I'm gonna tap draw here. Just to keep Teferi on board quite happily. For 2. I have no idea what there is for 2. I'm just gonna go ahead and dispel that. Like, I don't even know. You're kind of hoping for the opponent to sneak in a boil? Jeez, lassie. That's just rude. That is just rude. Well, that went not terribly. 1-1. Let's see if we can get this third game. Being on the draw against their deck is going to be scary. On the draw, they can definitely like mess with our mana in a meaningful way. Interesting. We have no mana ramp. We do have a search for Azcanta, which is pretty good. Hand's like a bit land heavy. This might honestly be a mulligan. I'm not like in love with it. Unless you squint. Like, I have been squinting a lot about the stone raining. Yeah, I think this looks like a mole. I think I agree. It's like fine. I think we can do a lot better. Alright, I'm probably meant to keep the verdict hand. I guess we're now a control deck. We just need to make sure we have a plains so we can deal with Magus. On that note, gonna play out my Windswept Heath. Alright. Voice is rude. So I could hold up Dispel, I guess, for Chord. Yeah, I can play the Rainforest Pass. This can get a Plains, this can get a Hallowed Fountain in there instead. We're just hoping that they don't kill us before our 4th turn, then we can verdict them. And we have like a path for either a Magus or a Selfless Spirit, depending. Yeah, to be fair, I am very lucky. Could probably keep any 7. But this is why we don't mulligan here. Like, it doesn't matter if I mulligan if I'm just really lucky, right? Alright. Down this tap land. This looks like the turn 4 format we signed up for. Turn 4, people cast Supreme Verdict, and the opponent concedes. Is the lucky command going to get another workout? Basically always does, right? It's an important command. They're not really doing very much. I kind of want to do Verdict with Dispel back up now. Just like wait a turn. We could just path. That's fair. I'm scared of Magus, but I think I'm happy just being patient here. They aren't really pressuring us very much. Oh my god, Mafioso. That's basically a guarantee, right? It's basically a guarantee. I'm just gonna dispel this, I guess. No, maybe I let it resolve. Maybe I let it resolve. Because I have the verdict. They're probably getting a... They could be getting a Selfless Spirit, I guess. But I can path a Selfless Spirit. Oh, they could be getting Gaddock Teague, but I can path Gaddock Teague too. You Dispel. Kinda tempted to. I've got path for next turn, right? Oh, this is fine. Teague is what they'll fetch for, that seems likely. And then they get to like hold up Resto if we don't path it immediately. If we do path it immediately, they get extra mana. Teagums. Oh, they have Resto up? How do we beat Resto here? This is brutal. I don't think we can win the game anymore, people. We draw the second path. We can also draw a Remand. I think I boarded those out. Oh. Try and call their bluff, maybe. I don't actually get to do anything with the rest of my turn if I do that, though. I think I meant to pass the turn here. What the hell? This is such nonsense. Alright. Alright. Fine. Go ahead and cast your Resto Angel. Yep. 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 Oh, I don't even have a Plains in the deck anyway. So we're gonna draw... Did I have to get a red source for Firespout there? Maybe I had to get a red source. I don't actually know the wording on Firespout. I'm probably dead even if I Firespout. Because of the voice making a token. Jeez. Gaddock Teague plus Resto is kind of brutal. Yeah, so I needed to get a red mana then. Yeah. I wonder why this list has Firespout in it. Couldn't you just, I guess it kills Gaddock Teague, which is relevant. I feel like there must be better sweepers, like you don't have to go into red for. Don't have to play like a random Stomping Ground in your deck for. Yeah, it's probably just fatigue. Kinda makes sense. Teague is very scary. Oh, can kill spirits and leave your mana dorks alive. That's true. It's very nice against spirits. Didn't think about that one. I guess it does the same thing against like traditional affinity. Not that many people play that deck anymore. Teague is messed up. card is nasty. It's seeing so much play now too, because of blue-white control. We're kinda like blue-white control, right? We're just blue-white control, but with mana ramp. And like, slightly obnoxious time warps. Most hateful of bears. I think you'll find he's a Kithkin. Alright, still 2-1. Still on track for the 4-1, like always. Never not 4-1-ing. Did I see Joel Larson's blue-white list of the blue-white mana rock? What? Was this the one he, like, top 8'd with? I don't remember seeing the mana rock in his top 8 list. Oh, it's on CFB? I've not seen this, Mafioso. I need to go look at this. Why did he suggest playing Talisman? That's really curious. This hand is kind of nice. Got like lots of fast mana, we just need to draw a payoff. Spirits. Spirits isn't a fair deck. Two to 4 is the big mana difference. The deck is like very 4-drop heavy, right? Deck is very 4-drop heavy. Just like Cryptics, Jaces, Wraths, etc. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. The Mono Vial draw. Alright, and I just put this on my forest to save life. I probably can get away with that. Because I got so many islands, I'm going to be fine for Cryptics. I think I just want to save a couple life here, rather than fetching a breeding pool. So I get to go Fertile Ground on forest. Oh my god, play Prismatic Omens. Arbor Elf can untap Azcanta. Oh my god, that is something. I must admit, without cantrips, these Azcantas feel a bit slow sometimes. I wish we just had like some Serum Visions or something, so we could actually flip Azcanta in a timely fashion. It just takes us forever. So few of our cards go to the yard as well, because we've got like Fertile Grounds and stuff as our spells. I don't even know if I want that. I get that I'm playing against the tribal deck, but they play Selfless Spirit Spell Queller and I don't want my Arbor Elf to die. I don't even know that I actually want this card. That makes sense. The Nombo with Stony. I guess you can just board out the Talismans against artifact decks though, which isn't the end of the world. Like, I'm not convinced I even want this Supreme Verdict. I kind of just want to dump it. Yeah, I can get it back with Witness later as well. Nissa. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play her on 4, take her up to 6. That has to be reasonable. Kind of awkward, the fetch land here, but... in that I'm like not inclined to crack it because there's no islands left in our deck that I'm aware of. Cast my Nissa. Do I plus or 0? Land or creature? I'm just gonna plus, I guess. Get her out of range of any attacks. So I just want to bottom both of these. Like, I could leave one on top, so I have a card I definitely want to bin with Search. But I think they're just, like, both quite bad. I just want as many looks as possible at a good card with my Search. Yeah. Spirits builds up a board so quickly. The deck is terrifying. Also, I'm kind of happy I don't have this Supreme Verdict versus their Selfless Spirit right now. I guess it's like a Terminate for the Selfless Spirits. It's not the worst thing, except for the fact that we lose our Arbor Elf in the process. Yeah, this Nissa's not the best. I'm kind of surprised she's in the deck. Oh, yeah. Just like throw our Planeswalker into the yard. Hey, we got a card in the yard for Search. Sure did. I guess I'm just planning on never verdicting, because I just lose all my mana. So I'm probably just playing the birds and like cracking this and passing. And hoping to just find some cryptics. At least I have so much mana that the Mausoleum Wanderers don't stop cryptics, which is kind of nice. Like, I could E-Whip back Nissa plus her to try and dig for something, maybe. But I think I need this E-Whip to buy back a Cryptic once I find one. Or an Angelsong. I am always a bit surprised that this Nissa sees so much play. By which I mean any play. She saw play in the Bank Coco decks for a while, right? With in like the Night of the Reliquary Bank Coco decks. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll just be a sec. I blocked you. Oh my gosh, right, what am I doing? Getting this Hallowed Fountain, I guess. Come on, good card. Something that gets me out of this. I feel like I have to put this in the yard. I guess he's 2 mana. Maybe I can keep this, and then I can like try and chump block, if need be. Keeping the Teferi might be incorrect. I feel like there's a chance we get to untap with him and play though, if we like chump block their stuff a bit. I could also just minus on the Drogskol Captain, which is like not unreasonable. they didn't have another captain. They probably have a spell queller, which I'm not sure we can ever beat, but... So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus an angel. So we just chump the angel and hope they don't have a lord, I guess. Right? Yeah, just chump the angel, hope they don't have a lord. And then we go to 2. Or 2 spirits. 2 spirits also kills us, right? Whatever. I don't think we can afford to lose this Arbor Elf. I don't think we're winning if we just throw this Arbor Elf in the yard. Cool. This matchup seems really hard for us. Spell Quellers plus Mausoleum Wanderers plus a fast clock. Yeah, we dead. We are definitely dead. So we want the Firespouts. 100%. We probably want Dispels. It's really awkward that Dispel doesn't interact with Spell Queller. We probably want Paths. I think Supreme Verdict's actually bad because it kills our stuff and doesn't actually hit anything it just trades with a Selfless Spirit. Like, I'm happy paying 3 mana to kill a Selfless Spirit and not kill any of our stuff, but killing a Selfless Spirit for 4 mana and losing some of our stuff is just really rough, I think. Cut a Jace. Maybe get the Remands. Bring in this stuff. The awkward thing about Firespouts is how it interacts with Spell Queller. It only does something if they have Thalia as well. What do you mean? I don't fully understand that. Does it not deal 3? Like, this just kills Spell Queller, right? Oh, no, you're right. Jeez. No. That makes sense. Yeah. That's really gross. I mean, that's just Spell Queller being a messed up card, right? That's the same with so many other things. It's the same with, It's the same with, like, Walking Ballista and stuff like that. Yeah, Painful Truths and Radiant Flames. Exactly. Interesting. So this can go find a white source. I guess like white-blue. I could get a red source, I guess, in case they play a Geist here. I guess if they play a Geist here, I'd want a red source for the Firespout. That might be a mistake on my part. I probably should have waited. Now if they play Geist, I feel really embarrassed. Don't do it. Okay. Alright, I still feel really embarrassed. This is a Damping Sphere Filter Lands deck, yes. Oh my god. I hate everything. I should have just got a Stomping Ground. I kind of want to keep this just because it's like gains me some life and stuff, but I also want to find a fetch land so I can Firespout them this turn. Try and redeem myself here. I was like, there's no world in which we're ever actually casting the red side of this in this matchup when we have an Arbor Elf in play. I was apparently very wrong. I was just being lazy so I could F6. Yep. They have a Mutavault in their deck. How do they make room for Mutavault in addition to the other one? Because they had the Spirit making land as well. Seems like kind of rough on their mana. Put Cryptic in the yard, yep. Angelsong. I mean, guess that does something. Just pass the turn with Angelsong up. Mausoleum Wanderer, sure. Alright, so I take 4 here, that's fine. Dump the Courser in the yard, so I don't really need a second one. Kinda just looking for like Path to Exiles mainly. Or Dispels. They can't even cast Coco. Dispel is like so unexciting here. I think I meant to just cast Firespout just to force them to crack the Selfless Spirit. If they have a Spell Queller, it's like we're not really beating that anyway. It puts a card in our yard for search too. Please don't Spell Queller this. If they're tanking over a Spell Queller here, I'm gonna be really tilted. Alright, thank you. Thank you. So there you go. So we got the Selfless Spirit off the board, so now Firespout or Path can get us out of this, potentially. Alright, I guess I'll play that. So I can Angelsong their attack here, if need be. And then the Azcanta's online next turn. I almost feel like I have to cast this Angelsong as a gain free. Is that crazy? It means I get to activate Azcanta next turn, potentially. I might just be spewing the Angelsong, though. Yeah, I'm accepting I can never beat a Spell Queller this game. I'm not concerned about Spell Queller. What do I do if I draw this Fertile Ground next turn? Well, I guess I can't draw it if I'm flipping Search and not casting Angelsong. But then I get to activate Search and cast Angelsong, which is pretty nice. I think I'm just taking this. I can't beat a Spell Queller this game anyway, I don't think. So I'm just going to hold on to the Angelsong for as long as possible. So now we have a whole bunch of mana. Huh. Yeah, I've got Dispel held up off the Arbor Elf. So oh wait, I'm so stupid. I can't actually cast this because of the Teague. This is so tilting. Oh my god. I was never winning this game anyway. Our deck, yeah, I don't have a White Forest, you're right. I also can't cast Teferi. Our deck just can't function against Teague. We need more answers to this. It's like so stupid how few answers we have to this card in our board. Like, our whole deck is non-creatures that cost 4 or more, right? We have like 14 cards. I need more paths on the board or something. I don't know what exactly. It just feels like any game where our opponent goes turn 2 Gaddock Teague, we can't win. Yeah, obviously, like, I threw that game, but we probably weren't winning anyway. Just more paths. It could just be more paths. Could be reasonable. We just need something. It would help with, like, the Spell Queller problem, too. The Spell Queller seems really scary. Right, this hand is great. Turn 2 Courser on the play. What more could we want? I guess I'm just going to go ahead and get a Breeding Pool. We want lots of blue mana, right? Maybe. I can probably get a forest to start. I can probably get a forest. Like, insulates us against some things too, like Blood Moon. Yeah, you can't... I don't think you can play Spell Snare because you want to tap out lots. I agree with that. Like, Remand is really awkward as, like, a stopgap against Teague. Both because Teague is really cheap, and because I feel like all the matchups where they're playing Teague, you want to board out Remand. So that one doesn't quite work. Elves! Alright. I mean, Shaman of the Pack is good against Angelsong. Shaman of the Pack is not bad against Angelsong. I almost just want to pass with Remand up here. Stop them getting an Archdruid down. And then we can play Courser next turn. %, getting Shaman of the Pact out of the game. I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared. Elvish Archdruid. I'd like to Remand, please. Look at me playing around the Archdruid. Now I get to go Courser into Arbor Elf. Oh my god, we might have a chance here. Sweepers in the Arbor Elf deck. I think we shuffle. Then we get to land Teferi with Angelsong back up next turn. And we just have to race the Shaman of the Packs. I'm not 100% that we shuffle, but... So we just get a Temple Garden, because we need a white source for Teferi, right? Awesome. I'll take a Time Warp. I'll take a Time Warp any day. Yeah, stick to the game plan, I think I agree. Verdicting away our Courser and such just seems really awkward. Especially if they get to the point where they can, like, pass the turn with Coco up. Doesn't even necessarily achieve much. Alright, so next turn we have 2, 4, 5, 6 mana. So we get to go Teferi plus pass of Angelsong up to protect Teferi. Obviously they're going to have a lot of mana of their own, but that is also a problem, Lassie. Lack of double white, also a problem. Show me a land. I could also have, like, minused on the Archdruid. Minusing on the Archdruid is, like, not unreasonable. Next time we get to go wild, like, Time Warp into an Ewit Time Warp. Just, like, basically go off. Sure. Like, I actually think I might just cycle an Angelsong as well as cast one, just to be a card deeper into my deck here, before my my combo turn of sorts. Currently, Archdruid makes 5 mana? 6 mana. I don't even have to use the Angelsongs. Gas. Deal. Is a shaman, so with the trigger on the stack they could Coco here to try and kill us. Thank God they didn't. Why would they not do that with the trigger on the stack? They get more damage off the shaman that way then, right? They could have got 3 more damage in. Why isn't there a Duress Elf effect? Oh my god. Just like, elves would be broken then. I need to play some elves on stream at some point actually, I really enjoy that deck. I kind of got fed up of playing it when like Storm became big. Just like Storm and KCI. Just never beat in a million years. Legacy Elves? I've never played Legacy Elves. Actually I have. I played it in paper once. I found it really frustrating. Just like, I got paired against Sneak and Show with Elves and I just felt I could never win. And got paired against Storm and felt I could never win. Just like all these combo decks just felt so hard to ever beat with the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have to shock myself. Sneak and Show player can confirm. Pretty much, yeah. It's like it's kind of just miserable knowing that you like sit down opposite some matchups and are like 10% to win. I had a match against, like, the day when I tried out Elves for the one time, I had a match against Sneak and Show where like I you know, I cast 2 Cabal Therapies and a Thoughtseize and still lost. Like, drew half my sideboard against them and could still never win. It was just kind of put me off the idea of playing Elves in Legacy a bit. Yeah, it's just Legacy combo to be fair. That is true. Alright, so I can draw a card. Play this fetch land. Crack this fetch land. This island. Take an extra turn. I kind of want to verdict them as well at some point. I don't know if that's unreasonable. We'll see what we draw. I might just end up verdicting this board and passing with Cryptic up potentially. It's like not unreasonable. On that basis, I might not cast the Arbor Elf. I don't really need the extra mana. Oh wait, no, I can Cryptic bounce Ewit. I'm stupid. What am I talking about? I just forgot how this deck functions. No, we're great. We're great. We can just do everything. So end of turn. We go... Return target permanent. Draw a card. Just like, forgot how this deck works. Awesome. Plus Teferi. This is so fair and reasonable. Yeah, I got there. It took me a moment. It took me a moment. Another Cryptic, you say? How kind of you. How kind of you, deck. Alright, get back this Time Warp. Let's just, like, float lots of mana here. I'm kind of doing things at random. I'm assuming sequencing is not terribly important at this point. We're just, like, fully going off. Get this forest. Untap this. Take an extra turn. Now we get to start bouncing our Eternal Witness. Yeah, this deck is a treat, Alice. This is something else. Alright. Ultimate my Teferi. Brainstorm with my Jace. Don't you dare scoop, I want to exile all your permanents. Alright, alright. Put these back. Start exiling some elves. Boop. Cast this Time Warp. Cast this Teferi. Draw a card. Exile a permanent. I can do this all day. This is just the purest magic in the world. Get down the Search for Azcanta, cast this Arbor Elf. Untap these. Cycle this Angelsong. Yeah, if they want to... I'm pretty happy playing this out, to be fair. I'm having a blast here. If they want to play me to play this out, I am A-okay with that. Oh my god, we get to put back a land on top with our Courser in play. Alright. Activate my Azcanta. Get this Fertile Ground. Cast this Fertile Ground. Untap my forest. Make some mana. Return target permanent. Draw a card. Cast this Eternal Witness. Get back this Time Warp. This is complete nonsense. Yeah, this is definitely Saffron Olive-esque. down this Arbor Elf. There you go. Ooh, I can start attacking. I can start attacking. The clock is real. The clock is real. Oh my god. Get rid of your Elf Warrior. Draw a card. Get rid of your Elf Warrior. Attack all. Oh, I could kill them with Nissa. I could have killed them with Nissa. Never mind. We good. Could have got an extra life there too. All these punts. The punts are real. Come back! Come back! No! You're not dead yet! You're not dead yet! Achievement, can you get 2 Teferi emblems? Oh my gosh. That was great. Opponent's so rude. Alright, I guess we want these Firespouts. I probably want these Paths. Nissa is terrible, as always. Jace is kind of bad, as always. Remand honestly doesn't feel great. Although it was really good that game. It was like very good that game. Remember to get the red source this time. I'll try. I'll try. Honestly, I'm not sure how in love with the Angelsongs I am. But like, against the Shaman of the packs, they're not great. I don't know what I'm doing. Just gonna run it like this. Probably fine. Sure. The old Birds of Paradise Firespout draw. Just clean living. Good clean living. Drew the 1 Birds of Paradise. Like we planned it out. With the birds I can make both colours. I sure can. Sure can. Oh, we still lose the birds because I didn't play Breeding Pool. I suck. Jeez. I needed to play Breeding Pool if I wanted to turn 2 spouts. Yeah, I guess I'm just not spouting this turn. I just wait a turn, right, and hope they don't kill me. I can just get down the Courser this turn. And then next turn I can do the non-green spouts. Alright. Don't kill me, opponent. Also, don't make your creatures into 4/4s. Also that. Both of those things. They're counting. Also, no Azuri, I guess. Alright, Archdruid's fine. Yeah, we're trying out Modern Turbo Fog. It's been pretty decent so far, Prodigy. I think we're currently 2-2. Another Cryptic. Jeez. Alright. I guess I'm just casting this Firespouts. I think this is a decent Firespouts. So we go blue, blue, red. Rar. Modern Turbo something. We haven't actually cast that many fogs, have we? The Angelsongs have, like, not been great. We've kind of cycled them a lot. Well, this game is feeling pretty over. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I can put this in tapped. Pass with Cryptic up. So possible I shouldn't be attacking here. I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. I successfully, against all odds, I managed to not pay green dim sum. I surprise even myself sometimes. This is a lot of Arbor Elves. Alright. Opponent's fed up. I don't blame him. Precious, precious treasure chest. Oh my god. Jeez. That's a good treasure chest. Clean 80 play points. We are winning on elf count. They are required to concede. We have out-elfed them. Out-elfed. That's really hard to actually pronounce. Oh my gosh. Free friendly league, I know, right? I kind of just want to run this back. This was kind of delightful. I'm gonna go get some water a sec, and then I think we're just gonna hop in another league. I don't like these two cards. The Jace and the Nissa. What? I need suggestions on what the Jace and the Nissa should become, because those really sucked. I want them to be like anything else. You want something else? But this is fun intolerable. We're taking so many extra turns. I'm gonna go get water. I think I'm still just gonna play another league with this when we get back. Then we might play something different after that league. I'll be back in a moment. Suggestions on what we replace the baby Jace and the Nissa with. I think Ewit Beats is good enough. You just take infinite turns and exile all their stuff, right? So it's fine. Can we just play blue-green card draw stuff, splashing white for sideboard and Teferi? Oh, there was the blue-green turns deck, right, that Todd Stevens was messing around with. Back when Jace was first released into the wild. We could do something like that. Just like cut the Angelsongs. And have like more good green cards. Oh my gosh, Syla. Thank you so much for becoming a Knight of Autumn. I appreciate it. Everyone, put some hearts in chat. Celebrate our new knight. Thank you so much, Syla. You're great. I appreciate you. You don't want win cons in the deck at all? What? Thanks, Syla. kind of just want to, like, put loads of good green creatures in and cut, like, this Verdict nonsense and, like, the Angelsongs. Is that crazy? Open a new copy. We can have some Lotus Cobras, too. And some Tireless Trackers, maybe. Arbor Elf is a win con. It attacks for 1 very effectively. Yeah, the Verdict was really bad. Cut this stuff. Cut the Angelsongs. Cobras. I do love me a Lotus Cobra. Do love me a Lotus Cobra. We can have some Tireless Trackers. Just to, like, help dig through our deck with all this mana. You know what else? Other snakes are better? Coiling Oracle and Mystic Snake. Do we get anything out of Singleton in Prime Time? I don't think so. I think I'd just rather, like, cast a Time Warp than a Prime Time. So how's this looking so far? I'm gonna cut the birds, I think. We have, like, lots of mana in this deck now. Our mana is very explosive. Urban Evolution. I guess... Wait, is Search just really bad now because we're adding all these creatures? I think Search might just be really bad. It wasn't very good in the deck in general already. It was, like, very slow to actually flip. So I think I kind of want to cut the Searches. I think we need a Bounce Spell. I mean, we could just put some Paths in the main, or something. Like... Time Evil Titan. That seems slightly broken and tolerable. You were using Cryptic to bounce a lot. That is true. Yeah, I'm mainly including the trackers as more card draw. Was my thinking on the trackers. They were kind of nice for that. Time Warp. Actually, I could just have more Nexus of Fates. No, I think one more Time Warp's not terrible, and then like another E-Wet. I don't think I like Ancestral Vision. It's kind of slow. Temporal Mastery is a better Nexus of Fate. I guess that's true. Because of E-Wets, we already go kind of infinite anyway. I don't really like Temporal Mastery much either, though. I think we just might want, like, 4 Time Warps. We just cut the Nexus. Nexus is nice with Teferi specifically, is the thing. With Teferi specifically, we prefer Nexus, but... I guess I should update the title to Turbo Turns. We're no longer fogging people. Walk the Aeons plus Eware, oh my god. It's true, you never deck out with a single Nexus. That's, like, not irrelevant. How's our mana base? Cause... I need lots of fetch lands if I'm going to have Cobras plus trackers. We have 4... 8... I just need more fetch lands, probably. This Flooded Grove is complete nonsense. Should not be a Flooded Grove in here. Walk the Aeons plus Remand Excavator. Oh my god, intolerable. Mono turns. Mono turns aggro. Are we just cutting the Firespouts? The Firespouts are, like, not terrible. They get a bit worse now we're adding all these creatures, though. I do feel like I'd like some sort of Wrath. They're probably fine. They're probably fine. So I'm just going to add another green fetch and probably call that it for now. The mana base. Wooded Foothills, question mark? I guess it makes no difference. Wooded Foothills is just the same as any other green fetch now. Rites of Flourishing. Oh my god. Alright. So. Do we want to change the sideboard at all? I kind of want, like, more paths. Are we still calling this Turbo Fog? I have changed the title of the stream from Turbo Fog to just Turbo Turns. Can confirm. I don't get the single Thragtusk or the Elspeth particularly. Neither of these seem very impressive to me. Have another path. Maybe have another Dispel. Or another Negate. Could also just have another Timely. I'm like a bit scared of Burn. My deck seems kind of awful against Burn. I get Splash of 5th color against Siege for Siege Rhino. Jeez. Let's just try this for now. I've made like a lot of changes. Kind of just want to see how it plays. Blessed Alliance. I do like Blessed Alliance. That's not a terrible one. I think I'm just gonna run it like this for now though. Just gonna send the request in to Card Hoarder. Big shout out to Card Hoarder for sponsoring the stream. They are great. They lend me cards and help me do what I do. We're gonna cast so many turn 3 Planeswalkers. Turn 2 Planeswalkers. Jace the Mind Sculptor is basically Siege Rhino. That is a comparison. That is a comparison you could attempt to make. Jace the Mind Sculptor is like Siege Rhino, except for instead of draining 3 life, you draw 3 cards. I think drawing a card's better than draining a life. On balance. I'm kind of excited for this. I should update Stream Decker, right, whilst we wait. I am sure this is a complete pile. But this is what happens when we win too much. A good pile. I hope it's a good pile. Also, Jace isn't a rhino, as far as you know. I really like that, as far as I know. That is great. Oh my god. This deck seems kind of delightful. I'm hoping the trackers help out. We were having a bunch of games where we were just like sitting there, like hand kind of not doing anything, with no real card draw. Like having actual card draw seems like it should help a lot. Crouching Rhino, Hidden Brainstorm. I love the bear comparison chart, Shade. The bear comparison chart makes me so happy. It is so great. It is like truly great. Alright, obviously we're doing this in a competitive league because we've been winning too much recently. We need to have our spirits crushed. You want to see the bear chart now? The bear chart is great. It is worth the wait. I will be at GP Liverpool, Louis. I am looking forward to it. The bear alignment chart, yep. Bant Turbo Fog 2. Do you not think that's an accurate title? I think we've drifted away from Turbo Fog a bit. Just the tiniest bit. I should start recording for YouTube.